Oh, googly, googly, great googly moogly. I'm late. Let me get everything set up first. Oop. Great, hiccups. Okay. What is my... Let's just double check if this command is working. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh, it's taking a little while. What about this?
At Biggie's Let's Plays,
Okay.
you have 15 LP.
Come on, Streamlabs. Work? Oh, okay. It works, but just slow. Okay, okay. Right. Okay. Redeems.
Redeems.
Restream. Seriously?
Redeems.
Seriously, restream? Is that what you're gonna do? What is wrong with you? Okay. Great. Off to a scuffed start, certainly. Oh well. Look at all them. Okay, Streamlabs is spamming everything. That's fine. Okay, let me just see if I can pin the correct message. Thank you for the spams. Inquisitions. Everybody's just watching the World Cup anyways. But let's not pretend that it's going to be anybody but Argentina. Speaking of which, Argentina's already off to a very strong start. Yeah. Let's see. 5 shots, 1 shot on target for... Well, actually, possession is high on the Switzerland side. A lot more passes and higher pass accuracy. A lot of foul. Already got one yellow card, my goodness. Yep. It's not likely that well, the thing about football is kind of a game of inches. Well, no, football's a game of inches. That's the wrong kind of football. But it is unlikely that Switzerland is going to be anything but. Well, it's a 23% chance, so using expectancy on the wins. Yep. But yeah, France and Spain is going to be one heck of a game. Definitely. Okay. Alright, let's just go ahead and switch over to my face cam to get things started. Yep. It's like, hello folks, it's me. I'm Big and I'm back. We're live. And hope you're enjoying the World Cup and all those various other things while I am still on my Rogue Trader adventures. Hopefully I'll feel better soon, but it is looking like that it's going to be a while before I feel better. The nature of my pressure, well, it's not really a pressure sore, more like a yeah, let's call it what it is. It is a wound, so it's different from my usual recovery period. So hopefully I'll feel better soon enough to sit up. Oh well, we shall see. We shall see if things are going to go okay. But that being said, I'm just thankful you guys are here. If you're watching for the VOD, welcome as well. And I know we're off to a little bit of a scuff start, but I was doing other things, music editing amongst other things for the Emperor's Stepchildren, and we have a new redeem up soon, hopefully. So let's go ahead and thank our members: Happy Lux, Manta, Burton, Talenton, Lord Yellowneck, Techno, and Ozor. Thank you for being members at the time of streaming, getting to watch vids early, cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment, etc. Alright, with that being said, I'm just going to go back to the face cam real quick and see if there's any more people whatchamacallit, slowly trickling in. And I'm going to actually check if there's more stuff that I need to do. I should go to my Streamlabs, shouldn't I? Yeah. Because I want to see if I could actually get another song into the redeems. And let me just go into chat. It's the library. No. No. Where are my images? Let's try copying this image and use this briefly for my loyalty points stuff. Let's go to the loyalty points store. Let's create a new item. How much is it for my song redeems? It's 69, isn't it? Okay. And let's go ahead and go with the new warp jump. Let's do the warp jump again. Cost is 69. Nice. It's going to be a sound effect. Okay. That's it. Select this one. Select. And then let's go ahead and upload an audio file. Not sure if this is the right audio file, but we'll see. Test it. Let's select this for now and see if this is the correct audio. Will you work now? Yep, okay. Select warp. Okay. Save this. And I'll need to go to, what is it? Not the loyalty store. Not the polls. Commands, there we go. Is it the defaults? Let's just give commands, remove commands. It has to be custom commands, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. I wonder. And warp is the newest. Okay, so that's the newest song redeem. And now I'm gonna go test it. Okay. Why are you so delayed? Okay. Give me a second while I do a throttle down on my stream a little bit, so it doesn't take up too much. And oh, I don't have any points on the tubes. Give me a second. Come on, Twitch. Let's get this redeem working.
At @im_Biggie, you successfully redeemed Warp Jump for 69 LP.
A shallow jump to the left.
And then a strafe to the right.
All hands on deck.
Straight for the Emperor's light. But it's a jealous feel that keeps the voices contight.
Okay. I really should make it a shorter version of that. But yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Streamlabs dashboard, please work. I've closed and opened you several times already. Okay. Right. And the redeems didn't show up. Never mind. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on the stream, shall we? Alright. Come on, Rogue Trader screen. Where are you? There you are. Okay, I'll flip you back this way. There we go. I'll move my camera this way a little bit for my vertical viewers. But I do believe that what happens is if you're a vertical viewer, once you click on it, it defaults to the horizontal view anyways. So there's that. Okay. And if I check on my mobile phone, yep. Oh yeah, I should probably post on my to my Discord that I'm live, shouldn't I? Mm-hmm. And what's my other link? Is my other link still working? Great. Yeah, I need to check my phone link to see if it's working still. Everything is kind of scuffed. No. Okay. Oh well. Minimize. Close. I'm connected. Yes, I know I'm connected. Yeah. Okay. Right, with that on the way. Damn it. Okay, give me a second. Completely unworkable. Nothing is working. Everything's scuffed. It's supposed to be able to copy this link. Yeah, it's copied to clipboard, but of course, it's not being copied across to my phone like it's supposed to. Yeah, paste. Paste. Not even. Oh, come on. I friggin' copied my link. To the clipboard. And then now I'm going to paste it onto my phone. Great. Absolutely. Yep, absolute cinema. Yep, I'm done. I am not doing this. I guess I'll have to do this manually. And now you're showing up over here for me to copy. Okay. I'm done. I'm so done with Windows and its BS. Okay. Great. Can we get started? Can we finally get started playing the game? Instead of just... Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. PM ครับ ขอเปิดหน่อยเด้อ I need my coffee. Of all times, now I need my coffee. I think if I'm going to spend more time, I need to change the warp jump redeem to be shorter. But yeah, okay. Yeah, this is when we last left off. There's a couple of things I did while I was off camera. Yeah, is that we got some corrupt servitors in our retinue now. But there's something we could do over here that I didn't realize that we could do, which is probably going to be smart. Because if you look over here,
Howdy.
howdy, Mana. Thanks for being here, buddy. I have a new redeem. I'm not sure if you could see it, but
I see it.
yep. So feel free to try it out, but it's a little bit.
At the Determined Tag, you successfully redeemed Warp Jump for 69 LP.
Shallow jump to the left. And then straight to the right.
All hands on deck.
Straight for the Emperor's line.
It's a killer field. Because something's on taint. Yeah, but I'll need to.
Excellent.
Yep, I'll need to make it a little bit shorter. Yeah, but I'm a little bit unhappy about my own voice doing an Abelard impression. But that's the first draft of it anyways. Okay. I'll just make the let's do the warp jump again as a redeem, but okay. So here's the thing: there's this bit that I couldn't figure out, that there's a trap here, but we can't disable this trap unless you walk through it. But I just realized that there's something else we could do, which is no, move over here, away from the action, people. And okay, Kefka.
I have a different perspective.
Shoot at this thing. Nice. Which explodes this little thing.
Oh,
And, yep. Look at this. That's
secret
pretty.
stairs.
Yep. Yeah, let's use this thing to find the cache in Kiev Gamma. Very nice. And now we could go and disarm this trap. Great. Great.
What is it, rogue trader?
You failed.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
You failed me. Sectarian, yeah, secret stash. I thought it was gonna say like
Curiosity sings in my veins.
let's look at what we have here. A bunch of goods, a bunch of goods. We have a master crafted power mall, which is already a little bit too easy to get.
So, Marvel Rivals had a bit of controversy lately. They released a summer skin for Captain America, which was an old-timey swimsuit, but they made his hidden sidearm rather noticeable.
Yes.
So much so that they had to hotfix nerf it, lol.
Yeah. It was more than noticeable. It was Captain's sidearm. Yeah. But whatchamacallit?
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Yeah, blessing.
You could see it from the back, lol.
Yeah. It's Crazy Frog all over again, but wait, there's more goods here. Okay, yeah, so that's a really cool way of going to that street.
Marvel Rivals, gender equal fan service, lol.
Yeah, yes, yeah. A little bit tongue in cheek, but okay. So what do? We have a couple of places to go. We could go over here. We could go over. I'm not sure where else we could go. But let's go ahead and try to look around for more things.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Look at this corrupted thing. Wait, is that literally? Oh, I thought that was literally just a arrow pointing where to go next. Do you believe there's something else over here that we could try?
What curiosity
Okay.
unveils itself before me?
It's a trap.
So many traps.
That was a problem for you.
It was a problem for you earlier, so.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Find within the primordial truth the strength and power you delivered retribution unto those who kept you blind. Stated with its divinity manifests. Okay, all right. Oh no. Who are these folks? It's a Chaos Marine! My. The Chaos Space Marine towers over the tech priest's bowed heads like a dark cliff, reciting a sermon slowly, almost chanting. From the mere sound of his deep, low voice, you break into a cold sweat and your gorge rises. Oh my. Is it from the words revealed to you a path from darkness unto the primordial truth, which has thrown open its gates for wayward souls seeking deliverance from the shroud of lies
Okay,
and
if it's
torments?
sermons and he is read, then he is a word bearer.
Yeah. Yes, the greatest of word bearers, is literally said. Yeah, the shroud of lies and torments of enslavement. Your minds have shed the bloods of dogma and has guided you into the abyss, etc. Now the hope granted you by the greatest of the word bearers. I knew our meeting on Rykad Minoris wouldn't be the last. To run into this anathema here, Kefka Gamma did not merely succumb to heresy, Kefka Palazzo. Your world is in the clutches of the greatest evil known to the Imperium. The Noosphere signature of the defective units have been archived. In accordance with the sacred commandments, I will tolerate no heresy and hereby sentence you to categorical disposal without redemption. For thus sparks the machine god in all-comprehending binaric. The distortion of my design is heresy. Before the Omnissiah's gaze, I declare the verdict righteous and I echo it 100-fold. Yep. Let's listen to the sermon a little bit. Those living alive will not see the truth until they have renounced the false gods. Only through your faith does the reign of the corpse worm hold. Worms that devour your very body, wrecking weak souls, gnawing at your eyes and ears so you do not turn them towards the true masters. Your world, a foundry in the realm of corpses, was given to the honor of serving as a crucible of the oncoming victory. Oh, it's just a social link from Linktree. Oncoming victory, and we, the word bearers, shall be at the tip of it. Heh, that's what she said. As well as those of you who can overcome the slanders of the false idols. The incinerating fires of Kefka Gamma will birth weapons whose advanced heralds the coming of a new age, an age wreathed by the glory and the resplendence of chaos undivided. It feels as if we're each other the Chaos Space Marine's words. The light around you dims, something tickles your face. Oh dear, a thin rivulet of blood is streaming down from your nose, dripping onto your lips and chin. Oh dear. Registering encroachment upon sacred furnaces through both thought and action. Initiating virtuous eradication procedure. Is a bloodthirsty growl. It sounds like reminiscence of the writhing of a chainsword. One of his metallic dendrites snaps its pincers as he charges into the fray. The very sound of these words is laden with entropy, bringing forth ruin into all that exists. In the name of the Omnissiah, may this malevolent information be utterly expiated. Yeah.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise.
Word bearers are neat in that their strength is in their tactical prowess and their full willingness to use the warp, whether it's through spells or demons or possessions.
Yep. I think I'm going to have to put you here. Is this a good bit of cover? That's a gas tank. That's not a good bit of cover at all. That's a better bit of cover. What's a tough cultists here?
Also, I love how they describe Pascal's voice there.
What about Pascal? Yep. I'm gonna put Heinrichs over here. Well, we'll see. Abelard. I don't know if Abelard could go over where he could go. Aogun, where are you? Over here, I guess. Okay. What about me? Oh, I'm so behind. Okay. I guess I'll stay over here somewhere. Heinrichs could move forward somewhere. I think Heinrichs and Abelard should be somewhere close, like so. I'll be over here, where I could shoot from cover. Pascal is here, but that's a little bit of a scuffed area to be, because it is very much... I'm just looking if there's any other good spaces for other characters to be. Cassia will be there. Okay, yeah. Right, which means that our Tia Prima should be somewhere that covers... No, he's going to have to be there, huh? Yeah, here is fine. Alright. Well, F5, so we could save. Let's start off by using one of these. Let's see if we can get people close up. Okay, can we get people close up? I guess that's the best chance. Get over here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay. Right. And that means that we could use this over here. There we go.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And next, let's see if we can... Yeah, that lets us do that. That's good. This is a trench line
Another
strategy.
fun fact about the word bearers is that it's basically their fault for the traitor legions existing and in a way being the reason for the Horus heresy.
Ah, I see. Combat tactics for 1 round. All allies in that area gains more cover efficiency. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to use back line here. And then I'm using rear line here for me.
I am a navigator, not
And
a
then now
servitor.
I'll use this for the cover efficiency. And, okay. I'll use this. Evil Eye.
Me? If you insist, Lord
Nice
Captain.
lidless there. Very good. Now we switch over to the better item. I'm going to maybe point at Aogun. Do we give extra turns to Aogun then? Yeah, let's give extra turns to Aogun. He's the best extra turn giver. So, there we go.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
But he can't give extra turns, but he can give a bunch of buffs. So if he does this, okay. And I will go 1. Point.
The word bearer's primarch is Lorgard, but it can be argued that his first captain, Erebus, is the true progenitor of the Legion, as he was the first one to discover and commune with the dark gods and begin teaching the other word bearers about them, and then they taught the other legions.
Yep. So it's all the word bearer's fault. Gotcha. Okay, and now we have a decent shot with one of you. So 85. Okay, let's start off by zapping the Chaos Marine. And he should be able to zippy zap all the way across, right? Ooh, very nice. Good arc rifle hit. Hello, little corrupt servitors. You're actually getting in the way. That's a tough cultist or a corrupt servitor. So what do I do with you, Kefka? I think I'm going to do this. Move here. And let's start with one of these. Switch over to your pistoles. And let's go brap brap. Yeah, let's go brap brap. Oh! Look at that brap brap. With that crit, we could brap brap again. Oh! Brap brap? Okay. Right. Free reload.
Erebus even was the one who showed Lorgar the Chaos Gods, and Lorgar being a desperate choir boy needing validation that religion is the way forward for humanity after the Emperor burned his version of Jerusalem to the ground.
Yep. We'll use pain resonance, see if that, yep, brings you down. Yep, that brings down another dude. Okay. Let's go ahead and use... Who do we want to give extra moves? These two. But look at Kefka, what Kefka did already. Look at this Chaos Marine. Down to 33 life now from 500. My. Redonkulous. Okay. Can we expose one of you?
A wicked thought.
And let's just give a buff to who's next? Tough cultist. Pascal, I guess. No, wait. Who's next in line? Give a buff to Abelard.
An affront to the Omnissiah.
Oh my goodness, I buffed you. Why are you saying I'm an affront to the Omnissiah? Right, Abelard? Buff.
At your beck and call.
And let's go charge at him.
I will do my target. Reduce the
Big E doesn't like religion and saw Lorgar and his legion as a bunch of lunatics who were a liability to his perfect future of logic and reason and science and owning the libs, so he taught them a lesson by all but destroying their capital of their home world and telling them to knock the religion off. This, to no one's shock, upset Lorgar greatly.
For Fons Valencius.
Yep. Just wait. That got me confused about it. Why don't I like religion? You know, because it's Big E or... Yep.
Target.
There we go. You meant the Emperor.
Indeed. Target well.
Again. Well, Abelard, let's go. Thanks for your help.
At your gray hair. Your hand.
Attacking not once, but twice. Again.
Energies of the
Oof.
I'm at your service.
Holy crud. So much damage against human enemies. My. And what is this? Bolter proficiency with Adeptus Astartes equipment. Heretical Votary. A heretical bolter.
Well,
Man.
Big E had a bit of a point in his case because he figured that if the Chaos Gods weren't worshipped and humanity didn't even know they existed, then they would perish from obscurity and the warp would no longer be a major threat. Which, in WH40K, is a valid tactic.
Yep. The thing is, let me just F5 here. I'm not sure what this little cogitator does, though. Or this little thingy. No, it's gonna open up this thing. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is the last boss bit, certainly. So let's not do that yet. Yeah. Let's go explore elsewhere. There's more things for us to look at. Is this a hidden door? Yeah, it is a door. Not quite hidden, but... Time to open the door. Oh, there's more cogitators. Okay. Let's head in.
What lies beyond?
What about this? Okay. Looks dead. Only single lumen. Bring your electro to the scanner. Yep. Several lumens light up on the panel. You hear distinct clicks. Uh-oh. Oh no. Is that a trap?
Oh, how intriguing.
Nah, this... I sense a trap. Save first. Pneumatic actuators have been failed. Okay. It requires a suitable valve. Oh no. We need valve. Anything over here?
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed.
Goods.
They all will see.
Tech ears.
Operation successful.
Okay. Okay, more stuff over here. Goods. Oh, there's some Xeno stuff here. More goods in that corner. Oh, that's a valve, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go. Okay, man, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the saga of Tanya the Evil, but it feels kind of appropriate to try to get her into the Warhammer universe. But it is a question of what do we make of her? She makes a great commissar.
Tanya would fit right in.
Yep, she makes a great commissar. But the thing about it is, it's weird because, well, it's not weird. Tanya would definitely fit right in as a commissar. She...
Very strict military leader with explosives.
Yeah, well, the only thing is that, would she be dogmatic or iconoclast? She has a... The thing is, she has a strict, disposition against, being dogmatic. She hates the fact that she refuses to call God God. She calls him being X, right? But then God basically forced her to become a believer because she has to pray to be able to access her ability. So
What curiosity unveils
what? Oh
itself
no.
before me.
Okay.
There will be no peace in my wake.
These servitors are going to trigger all of them traps. Okay, let's move away. And move closer. Okay. Can we disarm these traps, please? Or can we not? What is this? The thick layer of dust is a telltale sign that this place has very few visitors. Okay. I guess it's going to have to be Heinrich.
Do you
Who's-
require inquisitorial approval?
Yep. All right.
Lorgar grew up on a planet of religious zealots, which is why he grew up to view faith as the greatest virtue. When Big E showed up, Lorgar saw him as a living god and was absolutely determined to worship and spread the word of the Emperor to all, much to Big E's chagrin.
Input the code to disable the traps, please. Oh no, there goes the traps. The furnace responds to the short binary signal that evokes the mechanical rustling of unseen switches. Disable the gas supply. And request Theodora's data. Aha! Rumbling builds in the bowels of the furnace, growing stronger. Apace with the sound of the ancient motors, the rumbling is echoed by the screeching of metal gears. The clanging of unknown mechanisms, slowly, almost hesitantly, the creations of the Deptus Mechanicus engorges a data bank engraved the coat of arms of House von Valantius. We finally got a data bank that we could grab from from here. All research concentrators are unpowered.
Hi everyone.
With bears an odd resemblance. Hi, Master Chief. Hi, Master Chief.
Hiya Chief.
Yep.
Long time no see, again.
Yes. Long time no see. Thanks for being here, buddy. I'm on my I'm on my side,
So a few days ago.
Side quest. Yes, a few days ago. What about a few days ago? And have you kept up with the World Cup?
I came back from watching the new movie was called Toy Story 5 and I like it.
Yeah. Toy Story 5 is has no right to be as good as it should be, but it is okay. Quite good. Remove the obstacle.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Release the car brake? Okay. I'm scared of what happens if I release the car brake. And what happens now? Wait, there's more? Okay. There's another one for the manual valve.
But the plot for Toy Story 5 might be inspired by dealing with the AI drama.
Oh yeah, it is. It is more, less more AI drama or. Okay, there's another good here. What is this? This is Adaptive Flak Vest. The Flak Vest against +3 deflection and +15 armor at the beginning of every combat. During the first 3 rounds, the bonus deflection is reduced by -1 armor. Okay. If intelligence is more than 55. Okay. Let's look at our int. It's more than 55, so it doesn't really work well for you. Wait, it probably is great for Pascal, huh? Yep. You can't wear a yeah. It's for Pascal. The defense, the armor is less, but the base property is plus 10% armor. Yeah. Okay. This is just better. There we go. That's just better.
AI is considered a controversial.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. There's been a push for for AI, like anti-AI sentiment, right? But there's more and more. Give me a second. Anhในขวดเหลือเปล่าเดี๋ยวเอามาเติมเลย Okay. Yeah, there's been a push for an anti-AI sentiment, right? But it does feel more and more like that AI is what's a good way of saying it? There is a certain AI anti-AI sentiment, but it does feel like AI is becoming more and more positively portrayed in media. And whatchamacallit? What's this tech use? Refuse, broken piece of spare parts, chopped with lumps of flesh, bits of wire, and other rubbish. Yeah, because Disney and other bigger companies have a vested interest in the AI being successful. But
it is cheap.
Yep, it is cheap, but Disney has a vested interest in AI becoming more successful. But that's still left to be seen because the I think there's the tipping point has come and gone regarding AI, and the tipping point was what's the word? Sora. Sora was the tipping point, and the thing about let me just double check on the what's here. Yeah, Sora was the tipping point because it had agreed with Disney to be it got a handshake with Disney for the investment, right?
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Oh, false information. What is this? Can I actually look up the journal? But oh yeah, Demens, the tech priest tears himself. Yeah, Sora had made a deal with Disney to use the Disney IP characters, right? So that was the deal. But now that Sora has gone offline, Disney had to roll back the idea of AI being the future just for a little bit. Otherwise, it was just going to be a bunch of their content being controversial. But Disney is hedging its bet. I'll say that. Instead of being for sure AI, it's not like maybe not AI. Oh my goodness, Switzerland! Switzerland gave an equalizer at the 72nd minute. My. Oh dear. It's looking like going to extra time. Wow. But they did get a red card.
Sony is also using an AI maker was called Sony AI.
Yeah. Everybody's using AI. They're banking on. Okay. Switzerland needs to be cautious. Argentina has an attacking throw-in. And where is it? Yep. Zake. Lots of subs going on. Okay. Where was the red card? Yeah, red card during for the Switzerland striker on the 72nd minute. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, 67th minute is the uh Dan Nodier. They're gonna actually go and probably, yeah, they're doing FIFA's doing everything it can to make Argentina help Argentina win, isn't there? Briambolo got the, yep. Oh man. It is look like we're going to the 90th minute of the World Cup, and it does look like um overtime. Wow. What was the
Oh, on last match between Norway versus England, you know who won on FIFA World Cup 2026?
yeah, I was I don't have the way of watching it for free. I do have a way of watching it for free, but I haven't set it up. So currently I needed a way to access terrestrial TV, which I haven't done in a long time, and I wasn't able to set that up. But yeah, I'm region locked out of watching it for free on the internet. So I was watching it via Doki Bird and Kiara. So that was fun. And I love the fact that Doki Bird switched over to
Answer, England.
Yeah.
Buenos cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I saw Doki Bird switch sides immediately after England won, which is absolutely absolute cinema. Plus 9 minutes. Okay, we'll see if Argentina could do anything in these last 9 minutes with Switzerland having 10 players on the field. Buenas tardes, Kamisato Serche. Hello. I think you're new here, so thanks for being here, Kamisato. If you're wondering why I'm lying down, I'm quadriplegic, so my hands don't work, and I'm paralyzed from the chest down. And we're playing some Rogue Trader here. But anyways, I heard your footsteps in the void. You are Von Valancius, are you not? Pascal exchanges a series of binary signals with the tech priest before saying menacingly, "Initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code, which constitutes a Grade 4 transgression." You are a heretic, are you not? Merely a seeker of knowledge. However, the experiments I have conducted extended far beyond the allowed limits.
Here you go. I gave you a like.
Thanks for the like, Master Chief. Thank you. However, the experiments I have conducted extends far beyond the allowed limits of an extraordinary trans
Yay, Chief.
mechanic. Yeah. Tasked with maintaining.
So I must go now. Bye.
Thanks for being here, Chief. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the little visit. Goodbye. But yeah, I was watching Doki Bird cheering wearing her tomato avatar, cheering as Norway all the way through. And then as soon as England scored and the extra time was over, she switched over and wore her monocle and top hat and go, "Yay, Britain!" Yeah, yay, England. Absolute cinema. Doki Bird being the same troll that she always is. A little bit of a gremlin. Oh, wow. Okay. Nikos Gonzalez misses the goal. Okay. Yeah. Nothing. 90 plus 4. Oh, wow. If Argentina misses on this, it's going to be real rough. Okay. But I bet FIFA is going to do everything in their power to get Argentina in, of course. But anyways, let's get back to some Rogue Trader, shall we? Ever since I received that task with maintaining a planetary box array, ever since I received that strange signal, no, or the transmedic, yeah, my ears have been open to what I have previously considered to be forbidden knowledge. Listening to the voice, am I a heretic? The fabricator said I didn't think so. He conducted inspections, but he did not prohibit my research, and later when a mysterious visitor revealed the truth to his optics, he came to me once more. I nurtured the scrap code for him in the depths of my mind. It lives there, still, eating through my synapses and building new connections that are open to the new knowledge of my change. Is freedom heresy? If so, then I am a heretic. The reasons for failure of this unit operating the... Okay, what's happening now? Murat, more subs for Switzerland. Okay. As been established, you have fallen victim to the cognitive corruption of chaos. Your computing processes have been disrupted. You are defective. Defective? I reveal truth. I comprehend just the Omnissiah's command. Meanwhile, your mind thrashes about within the cage of data vows. So which one of us is effective? Okay. Identify yourself. My name is Demens Heinemann. I believe it is familiar to you. The statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft. I'm guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. Yeah. Are you the one who stole Megastars' personal code and made an attempt on his life? No, why would I do that? I was at the work with a maimed hunter. Term not recognized. Is this a special term used by your branch of tech heresy? It's simply a name that fits him. You might have noticed by now that the names are full of lies, aren't you, Pascal Hanneman? Giving you a chance to explain why you are using the name of another. Another? I have the right to bear this name. It is my humble inheritance, which I have received from the Archimagos Amonat. To renounce it is to betray his ideas. The blessed Amonat taught us that the cycle must be discontinued, and it seems that I have become his best student. Now I aspire to know all, comprehend all, as if the Omnissiah's will. Blasphemy! Should you continue these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions and the blessed Amonat philosophy, you will be destroyed. Okay, throw in for Switzerland. You wish to sound outrage, but I sense your curiosity. I understand that knowledge is intoxicating. This craving for new knowledge grows on me as well. But be patient. I am deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in place where it should not be. Hanneman. Hanneman, Hanneman, Hanneman. I keep this marker of the traces of the great plot, the deception created by the Archimagos Amonat. No sound is capable of such twisted cunning, but my mind was no longer sane. It could no longer stay within the narrow confines of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperative or the obedience, and granted ever greater freedom. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter, who seeks to hide from the truth. And the words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? Show you the truth? His pale lips spread into a smile. Fine then, show me your truth. Turns his data slate around, his vid screen is covered with green runes performing ungodly dance of computation. Oh, the sacred logic is impaired. Your calculations are irrational. Yet, they are still correct. Pascal, what is the meaning of these numbers? Can Argentina get the ball into the attacking position? Okay. It's an unholy nonsense, a betrayer of pure logic, the fruit of diseased mind that has renounced the fundamental laws. I do not understand your calculations, but I would like to, very much so. then become my servant. I will seize your weak brain and replace it with the Ferrum Sanctum capable of receiving signals from the Imperium. Then you will understand everything. Well, Pascal, do you have any preferences regarding the killing of your former tech comrade? Suggested Technolingua, with box erupting a series of binary signals. There is no need for secrecy. Let him understand. The heretic nods in your direction with a smile. My. Following a voluntary surrender, I'll be willing to commute the punishment of the immediate destruction to arrest this and isolation for the purposes of conducting an exhaustive interrogation. Doesn't that violate its protocol or the other? Indeed, Tech Comrade, does not violate the dogma of purity. Your possible familiarity with matters related to the fate of the Blessed Amanat justifies this violation. A wise decision, Pascal. Okay. Request denied, Tech Comrade. You have to pull what you know out of my head.
They will bow before me.
Right. Right. So if we attack from here, we don't have anybody behind us, so that's good. But we have you, Demens, right here, and a combat servitor. Any other units? We have this corrupted rust stalker. Okay. So we are corrupted rust. Okay, let's see. Rust stalker, a Vox skull, Demens, and you. Another Vox skull. Then the combat servitor moves. So it's just these four. Okay. So if we move Cassia somewhere that she could just do a Care Bear stare on everybody. Maybe here. Here's fine too. Well, I could Care Bear. Can we Care Bear stare everybody from this spot? Looks like it. She could definitely do the finger into the Care Bear stare. That's fine too. Point and stare. Oh, we're in the back for you, so Kefka might not be able to do much. Aogun. Aogun could be here, maybe? Yeah. Or maybe here. Heinrichs, you could be elsewhere. Certainly. Heinrichs could be over here and then attack from the other side. What about Abelard? Abelard is, wow, he has a lot of places he could be. I think, yeah, you can go here as well, Abelard. Pascal. Alright, I think it's Aogun over here. Pascal over here. But Kefka probably does not have a good space except for maybe up here. Actually, Pascal could... Yeah, Kefka needs to be up here, I guess. Safest place for you. 1, 2. Tia Prima could go... Yeah. Behind this spot. And, yep, that will let Pascal do extra turnsies. These guys will be up there. Yeah, that's fine. Right? Cassia, your first attack should be calling everybody into this spot. Okay. Okay, that's the spot. Let's go. Point. Nice. And with that little pointing, we could designate an area to contain everybody. Yes, there we go.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, Cup Die Cup. And then the Grand Strategist chooses one of all enemies in that area are forced to reroll successful stuff. Okay. So we're going to go and switch. Mark this spot.
I am a navigator, not
And
a
then we'll
servitor.
go Care Bear Stare.
Isn't this...
Nice. Did that... Oh, that destroyed both servitors. My goodness. Okay.
Very nice AoE.
Yes. And it does look... Okay. What's going on with this, with Argentina right now? Wait. That's weird. I'm just looking at the timeline on how much extra time that is. Yeah. Wait, what happened? Why is there so much extra time? Oh, I understand. Okay, they're going into overtime now. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Switzerland's putting up a fight. Certainly. Yeah, okay. Right, that's a real good bit of AoE there. And now we'll switch back to the other thing. We'll go point at you.
Me? If
Right.
you insist, Lord Captain.
And let's just also use a couple of these things. We're gonna go maybe backline. Yeah, I should have actually used backline first. That was silly of me. We'll go backline. Wait, why are you on fire? Heinrichs. Okay. And we'll go rear for you.
Do not dare ask. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And what else? Yeah. Do we extra turnsies Pascal or let's go
I'm
Aogun.
not accustomed
Okay.
to being ordered around.
Right. And with this we have, let's get started with buff,
A valid argument.
followed by another buff,
Astute observation.
and then another buff,
A valid argument.
and then another buff.
Executing command.
Now we'll do zippy zaps. Zip. Zap. Zop. Followed by a shocking attack. Shock, shock, shock. Very nice. And then stay. Oh, you're trying to plasma grenade and you're trying to run. Hooray, servitor! Go, go, servitors! Buzz, 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 buzz.
Focus, Vanguard.
Did he just go focus Neo on him? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I wonder if I could do this. Oh, it's just so close. What about here? Okay. Let's do it. Get over here.
For the throne's glory.
Bonking him. Nice. If I remember correctly, he could set him... Okay. I think he could set himself on fire? No. You get burning. You can't stop get burning now. You just do this. Now, Aegon, let's get you started. Get buffing. This is a free shot, so let's go 1 and 2. Buzz buzz. Oh wow. Oh my. Let's go ahead and do a couple of buffs. We'll buff this and then buff this. Well, this is free buff, so let's buff.
The machine spirits approve.
We'll do this right here.
Executing command.
We don't need to do one of these anymore. Well, Hanuman,
Astute observation.
let's do this. Pascal, stay in cover.
My vow is to serve.
This is what. Okay, let's just also use mark. Let's mark you. Oh, we can mark. Wait, where's the? Did this dude die? Wait, where is he?
Interesting thing is, Lorgar had the highest rate of compliance on the planets he took for the Imperium during the Great Crusade. His planets were actually super nice. Sure, they were theocracies worshipping the Emperor as if he were a god against Big E's wishes, but Lorgar was very successful.
Okay, we could mark you. And what do I do now?
Which made it all the funnier that Big E considered Lorgar's crusades a flop because he established religion, despite how successful he was being.
Let's go with this attack. Buzz.
Destruction.
And we have another shot. Buzz.
Machine spirits.
Ooh, Cassia also has a few extra things she could do. We'll make her get over here. Move.
If I may.
Did we actually manage to? No, we didn't. There's nothing. Yeah, the eye can't really reach, so I think we're forced to use. Oh, let's move this over here. Use kill zone stratagem again.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Grant buff to Pascal,
I am a navigator.
and
not
then
a
use the
servitor.
remaining shot for this electric shoot. No, I can't. Okay. Can we zone of fear?
Which led to the burning of Lorgar's capital, which
Isn't
lead to
this a job
Lorgar's
for the
crisis of faith. which lead to Erebus showing him the Chaos Gods.
Yeah.
Lorgar figured that if Big E doesn't want his worship, then the Chaos Gods surely want it. And it was all downhill right to the Horus heresy from there.
I'm not
Throw a granada.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay. Oh, Aogun still has some more buffs to grant. Buffy
Executing command.
and I think it's plasma cannon. This is 1 bit of damage. I'm afraid this will. I'm afraid that. Okay, let's just use the overcharge extra. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the overcharge for extra damage here. Plasma, and he missed. Great. Well, extra buff.
Lucius, I'm relying on you.
And just stay. Pascal. Okay. Now we have a couple of things we could do. Let's start by... I think it's Call the Bold. And... we're gonna use... Pew. Pew Pew. Finish him. Pascal stands motionless as he stares at the heretic's corpse. After a long silence, he finally stays in a hollow voice. I am taking his neural cogitator. The data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance and operation. Indeed. Who knows what fascinating things are in his head? This statement is true. The value of data justifies the risk. Pascal leans over.
Sound like a good idea.
No, it doesn't. But to be fair, we're going for a heresy route, right? Pascal leans over the corpse, activating the sampling tool on one of his mechanites, and plunges it into the tangles of augmentics covering the heretic's skull.
You are authorized.
And with that, we got a new Glow of Dead Stars. Right. Plasma explosions caused by this weapon affects targets in a 2-cell radius. Right. It is a strong plasma weapon. And here is Portable Cogitator. This cogitator allows plus 10 bonus to logic. Okay. But unfortunately, the newer patch has broken the arc rifle. So it used to be okay as a plasma weapon, dude, but with the newer addition, he could actually, the plasma weaponry goes to yep, it goes here. So we have a few pew-pews for you. But to be fair, Aogun's not that strong as an attacker at all. He's been nerfed severely, so his ballistic skill's down due to the officer stuff. Yeah. And as a manipulus, he deals a little bit less damage too. But that's expected. That's he's more broken elsewhere. We're almost at level 30, my goodness. Man. Is there anything else we need to do? No. There's more goods for us to receive over here. And some more over here. What is this? Set up the ladder. And we could use the ladder to cross back. And what do we have here? This looks like a redemption gauntlet. Each of the wearer's melee attacks against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness reduces the enemy's strength and agility by 10. Okay, that's pretty cool. Cerebral Inverter Operative. This user's weapon damage is calculated using their intelligence instead of strength. If perception, and perception instead of weapon skill, if those characteristics are higher. Huh. Wait, does this go well for... Okay. Weapon damage. And instead of strength, perception instead of... I thought we already have this, but for... Wait. Yeah, I think we already have this for you. Yeah. Let's compare. Is it exactly the same? The weapon damage is calculated using their intelligence instead of strength. And ballistic skill instead of weapon skill. Oh, it's perception instead of weapon skill. And those characteristics are higher. Oh, I see. Slight difference. But we could switch between these two if we so wish. But this is for perception instead of weapon skill? Yep. I prefer this. Okay. Let's go ahead and have a look at his perception's like 60, but his ballistics at 76. Definitely just going to go with ballistics here. Okay. Nice, interesting option. But I do believe we have a boss battle. Boss baby battle.
Oh, yes. They all will see.
Is there an item over here? Yep. What's this? Sir, crucified body of all of its augmentics removed. Okay. Not the most... Yeah, I think we have one boss battle, and then we should be all well and good. Except for the fact that there's a wheel of some sort that we... Okay, we had a wheel that we unlocked an area. Is there another area we could unlock? Yeah, wow. Oh man, I'm just looking at the what's happening right now. It might look like going into penalty shootouts. Oh, if Argentina goes into penalty shootout, it's gonna be real rough for Argentina because they're notoriously bad at penalty shootouts. Okay. Where were we in the... Not Instagram. What did I want it to do? เตรียมฮะมีขนมอะไรไหมฮะเอานั้นมาก็ได้ฮะแต่อย่าเอามาเยอะนะเดี๋ยวกินเรื่อยๆไม่หยุดเนี่ยอืม Okay. Wow. Argentina's been not doing very well in this World Cup at all. Well, in this particular match in the World Cup. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to look at.
The World Cup has been hit with the VTuber curse.
Yeah. Give me a second. For some odd reason. Wait.
There is a VTuber that so far every team that she has openly supported has lost LOL.
Where's is it Kiara, or is it another VTuber that Kiara references? It's the one with blue hair, I think. Okay. Wait a minute. Interact with the terminal. Place a valve in the wall. And cutscene. Yep. The wall opens hidden room for the non-terminal. Okay. Both data banks for classified information reveals more information about the other place. Okay, that's a hidden cache chain. No. Hidden cache on Keva Gamma. Right. Okay. Yeah, so apparently there's... Okay, never mind. And they're still on break. Okay, things have resumed. Yep. Oh boy. Yep, popcorn. Right, okay. Let's continue.
Let us see what
Oop.
I found.
It's a trap.
Look, over there. The Inquisition taught me many things. Easily done.
What lies beyond?
All right, boss time, I think. Oh man. All right. The probability of navigating your way, of reaching the inner line was negligible. The primordial truth guards me and my work. It appears eventually because I'm the illustrious rogue trader, known Valancius, conqueror of the Corona's expanse, and you are a talking piece of refuse. My goodness. Wait, what is that thing? Oh my. You're a piece of refuse. How dare you insult me? Your insolence is an unexpected factor. No matter, the error will be soon be rectified soon. I saw the strange constructs. Yep. What manner of creatures are you creating here? Steel creations destined to serve as the designs of truth. Do you see the elegance of their form? Their flawless ergonomics, and those who are mere shells, true perfection fills them with what they are, instilled with a spark of life and granite purpose. Bring their wrath upon the heads of the apostates. He straightens his back and shoulders. You hear it mounting, as if from some powerful turbines. Oh my goodness. Are those some sort of chaos machines? What are those things, Mana? Please, I need the lore. Right. Witness the weapons designed to carry the glory of the true gods. In darkness, Cronus expands. And Shepard has sent me one of his angels.
Hang
faith.
on. I know what it is, but I forget the name.
Okay. I have a heretical follower. Dominate the metallic beast. Spirit of the war. Bow to my will and defend me. The words never escape your lips. The moment they touch your tongue, they scald the inside of your mouth and cause you to choke and cough. Nonetheless, the warp spirits head your intention, and the air around you begins to pulsate with crimson flares. Until find skewers with you, intense blazeful gaze.
What's an amusing
Oh my goodness! I was able to dominate a Forge Fiend. Hello, Forge Fiend. See, if not friend, why friend-shaped Forge Fiend? Okay, so we have one Forge Fiend as a friend, and Fabricator right here. Okay.
Forge Fiend. Damn, I wasn't fast enough.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put Cassia right here. He's going to try to get people clumped onto this side. And then, let's see who else goes where. Okay, let's look at the attack turns. It does look like Pascal's going after, well, the sensor dude is going next, followed by this Technomat. Okay. We're going to hope that Cassia is able to surround them and do her best in... Okay, Pascal. Okay, Pascal needs to go here. What about Aegon? Aegon could go here. You're fine here. Which means Tia Prima should be... Okay. Yeah,
Forge Fiends are daemon engines, but they come from the Forge of Souls, a chaos undivided area of the warp that is ruled over by the greater daemon, Vashtor the Archbane. He is not aligned with any chaos god and is quite powerful.
Yes.
Is Eogan from DLC?
Hi, Nana. Thanks for being here, buddy. But yeah, Aegon's from the DLC.
Hi, Anana.
And I guess
Howdy, howdy.
you're forced to be here. Howdy, howdy, Nana. Okay, Abelard. Abelard could be here. Heinrichs. Here. Yeah. And what else? Is Abelard best over here? Abelard could... I think Tia could go here. Abelard could go here. Yep. Which means that Aegon could stay in this corner, while Tia Prima could move here to cover more space. Alright. Heinrichs could then move here. Yeah, that will mean that everybody within range of Nuncius. Okay. We'll save. Okay. Prepare for battle. Start things off with a... Oh, we do have a Blitz stratagem. That's pretty nice. Let's start things off by going... Oh, no, we can't do... Not that. Get everybody to a single spot. Over here. Everybody move here. Point of interest. Everybody move closer. And now we can designate an area to be the front line. And the front line could cover as many people as possible. Do you want to cover the Chaos Engine or these guys? I think this is better.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. Next up, we're going to designate a either a rear line. Yeah. Let's designate this as the back line. Yeah.
If I may.
And then designate a rear line for Kefka. Then we'll go... Hey, anybody could run to the front line if you so wish. And now we go... Evil Eye. Evil Eye.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay. Pretty nice. Now, switch to your other ability and see who we want to actually grant extra turnsies. Out of all this, I want to point at Pascal. Oh, we can't point at Pascal? Can we not give extra turnsies to Pascal either? Oh my goodness. That's sad. What's a good extra turnsies then? I guess that means the extra turnsies needs to go to Aogun
Isn't this a
first
job for
then.
the serfs?
Right? We're going to go buff everybody. 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 Buff.
You
More.
hyped for Star Wars Zero Company by any chance?
No. Star Wars as an IP is a little bit foreign for me. Okay. Let's see if we can go 1, 2, 3. And we'll zippy zap. Let's go. Ooh, look at that. Pretty nice. And we also have a free whatchamacallit, stim. Who or what do we want to use the stim on? For extra attacksies. Or this. +2 slash abilities. I'm gonna stim Abelard. Okay. Wait, that actually, was that a free stim use? It must have been free stim.
Lucius is skeptical about this.
Okay. Right, Cash. Yeah, let's move the front line again to contain both of you now.
If only that were possible.
Wait, why is it not possible?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Ha. Dodge it. Hooray! Little servitor dudes! Help us! Okay.
Vashtor is really cool because he is basically born from the Mechanicus's belief in machines and the machine god.
A valid argument.
Buffs for everybody. Everybody gets buffed. Buffs for everyone. Okay. We can go extra turnsies on who do we want? Let's start with Pascal. Because Pascal now has a bunch of things he could do. First off, let's go with this free stay put. And we can go Mark. 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 Let's mark that dude. And now we could use Wild Hunt. Go Wild Hunt. Let's attack this. Ooh. Okay. Massive. And we can mark a couple more dudes. We can mark you now as well. Nice. I forgot to use this. And now, what else could we do? We do a buzz. Shoot him. Yep. Okay. That's everything you could do? Yep. Abelard. Oh, Abelard got an extra turnsies for free. So let's use this buff. This. And now, free move? What is this? Slash. Oh, yeah, yes, free slashes. Does he have a free... Yeah. Can he reach that area with a free move, though? No. Okay, you're a little bit far away. Which means that we need to use a charge attack on this dude. Charge!
Victory is imminent.
Oh. Nice. Followed by a normal attack. Yep. Parried. Has one more thing he could do. I'm gonna move you over here. And do a shout, maybe.
I will do my duty.
Okay, that didn't work. What about a taunt?
At your beck and call.
Yep, taunting scream. And now I'll switch you to your shieldsies. Can I not switch? Yeah. Wait, can I not switch it to your to the shieldsies? Oh, darn it! I don't have a shield in my second set. Damn it. Okay, fair enough. That's enough. AO gun. What next for you? Oh, we have 2 attacks. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2. Can you reach there with a number 3? Okay. Well, no. Alright, and then that means that we have a plasma shot for you. Plasma! And is that everything? Yeah, done. Pascal's actual turn has started. My goodness. It's redonkulous how many extra turns these get. Well, we're out of shots. So we'll do that. And Fabricator, Forge Fiend. I think we could go with Claim the Bounty for the offhand. For you. No, we can't reach. Claim Bounty. Right. And your Dedge. And is it Call the Bold? Yep. Wait, what happened to my... What happened to my attack? Okay, I'm gonna move you here. Oh, we're out of, yeah, okay. It's just a simple out of action points. Hello, little servitor. Okay. Right. Do this.
Victory is imminent.
Let's start off with double attack.
At your beck and call.
Oh, come on. Offhand attack.
Indeed.
We have a couple of slashes.
Someone
Wait.
else can do this. I'm not interested.
Wait. Why can't I not slash you? Oh. Slash needs to go to the other side, I think. Yep. Okay, what happens if I move you here?
I will do my duty.
Can I slash you like this? Yep, there we go.
It will be
Scream.
done.
I think that's it. Yeah. Ablar turnover. Shout.
Victory is imminent.
Ooh, Kefka still has his turn. My. Best place for Kefka would be here. Right? Or maybe just here. And this maybe here. Yeah, let's go.
What if?
Let's go with the Pew Pew. 100%er.
Another one.
Ooh.
shattered.
Delorted. Friggin' life delorted. Where's the last dude? Okay, we can't shoot with this extra turnsies. My. Can I target you with this? Are you close enough for me to carnival? I guess so. Dedge. The steel behemoth standing before you twitches every so often. Its frame emanates tainted miasmas, as if metal plates can barely hold the endless anathema contained within its fabricated cage. Pascal, even paler than normal, is staring at this creature with a mixture of rage and disgust. Beneath the monster's armor, as if Pascal's anger is setting inside the fire. Okay. Here's the hand, and the temperature around him begins to plummet. Yep. Oh! Taking it onto the ship. Make it serve me. What? What lunacy has gotten to your head? It's just some heresy. It's just a bit of heresy, that's all. Unacceptable sacrilege. Abomination must be eradicated. Your Lord Captain. Or would he even keep it locked
System
up?
heresy.
Yep. And keep it locked up with demolish the half of the deck. Extremely dangerous, yet how unfathomable its nature is. I assert my priority right to study it. Oh, Aogun wants it.
LOL.
Yep. Okay. Don't you want to see what this creature is made of and learn about any weaknesses that we could use it in fight against heresy? The anathema must be equipped with a merchant mechanism for a cessation of vital functions. Put under my supervision. Duration justifiable by sacrilege mission of comprehension. Rest assured, my new pet will be giving us little trouble. Yeah. Of course, Lord Captain. After all, my options are rather limited. My goodness. We're taking it on board. Heinrich raises a hand. An unseen shroud of cold instantly falls upon him. Oh, Heinrich. Damn it.
New pet. We shall name it Ferdinand.
No. I was looking forward to enjoying my new toy. Your toy? It was built by heretics to become a vessel for the domination of the warp, an instrument of destruction and corruption. Kefka for Lazzo gave no order to dispose of it. Have the limits, Kefka Palazzo. I have the right to punish heresy, and you should be thankful that I dispose of the engine and only the engine. My goodness. Do we kick him out now? We're done here. Fine, we don't kick him out yet. We're done here.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I think he can stay on to see how much worse we can get. LOL.
Yep. We have a Mars pattern lathe gun. I do believe this is a little bit not as strong as what we have, so... Nah. And I'm just thinking of whether if I want to keep it or put it into cargo. Yep, all into the cargo. And let's loot this body. We have the Kefka gamma pattern on the Cyan axe. Pretty nice. We have the Alpha's arc rifle. Shifting combi tool plus 20 to tech use. Okay. And Mars pattern chain axe. Okay. Well, let's look at our new toy. I don't know if the which chain axe is better then. This is slightly better, right? Oh, no, no, no. It's not worth the extra attack's fine, but it's not worth getting rid of the brutal strike for attacks of opportunity. So yeah. Because we're not actually using it for offense, we're using it for defense. Okay. So what is our next skill going to be? We now have Merciless Verdict. Next ranged attack. Inflicts damage over time effects on all targets hit. Okay. Energy damage inflicts burning. So more toxin for physical damage. And we can go with Adrenaline Surge. Oh no, we probably want Dukari weapon proficiency. Right? Because we're probably heading towards strong Dukari weapons soon. Adrenaline Surge is something we want in... When do we want Dukari weapons? Okay, so there's that. This will be a chance to get... Yeah, we'll be able to use Death Warrant now. Yeah, we can get Death Warrant next level. Yeah. Okay. Love Authority. And, yeah. I think it's... Oh yeah, Kick is broken. I remember Kick being broken. A free attack, right? Yeah, we'll figure this out after we had
Kick when they're up.
Yep. Oh, speaking of kick. Oh wow. It looks very oh wow. Seriously, Argentina? I look away for a few minutes and Argentina made 2 goals in the in overtime from Julian Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez, yeah. My goodness. Yep. My goodness. I'll have to watch the recap. Mm-mm. Oh, wow. Okay. Fair enough. And I think that's everything. Unless there's more stuff here. Doesn't look like it. Wait, there's a little... Yeah, okay. This is the cache that we've seen already. That's fine. Let's return to the void ship.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Before we further, I must investigate this level of manufactorium. We have not yet examined this area sufficiently thorough for the purposes of the mission. Wait. What is he want to actually look at then? What am I missing?
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Where exactly does he want to look at? The only spot that I have... Oh yeah, wait, we already been here. So if I click return to void ship, what is happening again? Mm-hmm. But what else are we looking for then?
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Pretty much saw everything. Is there everything else? Anything else that we haven't seen? Okay. I'll need to I'll look up the guide, I guess. Mm-hmm. Manufacturing found various hidden rooms. Oh my goodness. It's a glitch? Yep. There's a room south of the big turn bridge. You can press the button in the center to move. Wait. I see. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Now north staircase on the left side, right before some enemies. Don't engage in combat just yet. Okay, no, that's... Yep. I know. Okay. Where is this? Why are you hooked up? Okay, so ignore the... Okay, so cross the bridge and now and stop. This place is littered with traps, so be careful. Grab your main trap spotter. Walk around carefully, then grab your trap master and get rid of them. Now, before we go south, you could loot a crate here for a multi key, and then check the console to the northeast if you wish. Not much to see here. Okay, I understand. So what we need to do is move to this spot, right? Okay. And then rotate it again. Okay. Oh, there we go. And then there's this. This is the only spot that's remaining. There we go. System accepts the access codes. The clanging of the moving bolts unleashes the door that has been unlocked to the inside.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Right, there it is. Let's look at what's around here. Screen of this cogitator shows the scrolling lines repeating Technolingua, staring into obscure symbols gives you a headache. Okay. Screen of this cogitator shows a scrolling line of repeating Technolingua. Okay.
see. Oh, yes,
What is that?
indeed. They all will see.
Numerous wires and pipes run to the filthy cages, which are filled with what looks like a conglomerate. Oh no, it's an amalgamation, an amalgam, isn't it? Is that what it's supposed to be? Yep, conglomeration of human bodies. You cannot make out who is in the cage, but the bright blue sparks.
It's a really bad meatball.
Yep. Darkness, while the mass of flesh twitches and shudders. Yep, just a match of, it is Akira references. My. Tetsuo! Canada! Okay. Cast a scrutiny eye over one of the cages before withdrawing his weapon and approaches to examine what lies inside. Careful, Heinrichs. Look at it. Through the metal bars, you see it truly as a pile of human bodies, or something that used to be. The monstrosity deformed bodies are fused together in places, while others were, literally a human Sentai pad, I guess. Have fused together in places, while others were serving as a saws and knives, leaving wounds, seeping pus, and what? Yeah. Mercy, he said. Yep. Oh my. Mercy, make it stop. Okay, let's use the Medicaid study. Alright, you examine the pulsating mass of flesh, and the creature in the cage seems to be composed of several bodies joined together. My. You see no structure, sutures, or any other means by which the separate parts could have been connected. Among the layers of meat, you could discern large knots of muscle, various limbs, exposed bones, parts of the face, and entire heads. Hooray for the... what's his name? Wait. Yeah, Cronenberg. Hooray for Cronenberg. Thank you for your contributions to the arts. Warp Sorcery is capable of creating such an abomination while it's doing that. What is this? Yeah, I'm beginning to have some idea. The Lex Mechanic mentioned the inhabitants of the lower levels who had been imprisoned in their homes. He said some of them were brought here. The cultists did something to these poor people in their own home, and now they're studying the result. Kind of slag waste disposal and chaos symbols on machines. What are the Max Machini's minions doing on the people on the lower levels then? To know the workings of dark sorcery means allowing corruption into oneself. These are warp mutations, no doubt. Perhaps there was some side effect, and there's why they were brought here, but to be connected to censors and cogitators, even fallen tech priests would have rejected the Omnissiah, driven by a perverted hunger for knowledge. So why are they hooked up to cogitators then? Lingua Technis, corrupted by the scrap code, I'm sure. It is unlikely we'll be able to extract anything of value from their data crypts. Okay. Thinking, Heinrich clenches his fist and bites down on a knuckle, then recoils when the mutant from the nearest cage reaches a hand out to him through the bars. You. A female face watched from you within for the gloom of the cage, even though half of her head has been turned into a mess of bones and lumpen growths. My goodness, this is... great imagery for some food to get hungry for. Single Eye looks at you with a precise amount of intelligence. You promised us, my precious. Her words are echoed by the other voices in the depths of the cage.
How grimdark.
Yes, how dark and how grim. Heinrich leans towards the cage to sufficient distance to ensure that the mutant cannot reach him. Who are you talking to? Why did they promise you? Who are they? You took us from the inferno. You promised us a reward. You contorts into a grimace, and the creature's lips stick together like a melted wax. Oh my goodness. I'll be damned. They can still speak. They remember the people who did this to them. Perhaps a little biomancy will allow us to draw the fragments of the knowledge out of them. Or we'll trigger further changes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Heinrichs, what are you gonna do?
Esteemed Magos, these are your comrades, and if I may ask, do you feel any compassion for them? Or at the very least, regret? Regret for the losses that these poor people represent to the Adeptus Mechanicus? Negative. What I'm currently observing is not my tech comrades, but merely that biologically functioning remnants remains fashioned into a specimen of a natural perversion of technology. I am under no directives to feel affinity for such specimens.
Okay. What do you want to do then? 2. My psycho abilities allows me to affect the human body. It is one of the most effective tools used against individuals who resist the questioning. But if you're suggesting that I want to use it, I think you're a little ahead of yourself. The effects of the warp will unlikely lead to an explosive reaction. I don't know the precise mechanism of the mutation, but the results could even be more monstrous than the current state. Well, if there's something that will make them talk, we must use it. Yes. It's possible that another person would refuse to make such a choice, but we could use the situation to help this investigation. What are you going to achieve by prolonging their suffering? Just release them from the... Okay, well, I'm not going to argue with you. It seems you made up your mind already, so... Heinrich hesitates for a moment, then closes his eyes and raises one hand. You're enveloped by the otherworldly chill. The mass of flesh in the cage suddenly rears up. The mutant wretches open its glued-together lips and begins wailing frantically. Wail, wail, wail. The shrieking is echoed by a chorus of howls and tortured moans coming from the neighboring cages. Let's do the warp jump again. Okay. The mutant changes before your eyes. The tumors, it is not a tumor, recedes like an ebbing tide, revealing a face twisted in agony. The woman gasps for air, stretches her now mobile neck, and exclaims, "Liar! You promised to kill me! You promised me deliverance, every one of you! Everyone told me to have hope, and the pain would go. Accept the truth, for that is hope. My only hope is to be freed from this pain. Please make it so. Make it And a lump of flesh behind her head shudders and sends out smooth, fat tentacles that covers her wailing face. Oh my goodness. And drags it into itself. You feel the presence in your ears. From cage, you hear steady, almost imperceptible sound that fills you with despair and horror. And that's it. Now, with a sigh, Henry lowers his hand and looks at what creatures within the cage has become. A wetly gleaming mass of meat and gristle that no longer bears any hint of its human origins, and pulses vigorously. And that's it? The lamentations of a dying people? No, not just that. What is said about hope sounds like a lie of chaos, which it uses to take root in the weak minds. I believe the corrupted tech priests repeated this phrase like an echo of what has been instilled in them. Whatever the cult's final dawn is planning, false hope is a key component of their plan. It's a lead. A small one, but still a lead. Then that's it, then. Do you know what bothers me, the rogue trader? A number of people here. They're too few. The lower levels of similar manufactorums are inhabited by millions. What happened to the rest of them? Oh my goodness. I know one would like the answer. Let's go. We still haven't done what we came here to do. My goodness. This is just but a few. But there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh, man. Okay. This is a but waits, there's more moment. My. Oh, no. I shudder at opening the door. More crap waiting for us, I guess. Well, it probably does mean that we should level up our retinue while we wait. I think if I check the build guide for our companions, it's going to be Kick for Abelard. Kick is strong. It's an extra attack. Extra free attack. And I do believe Abelard is still broken somewhat. So we'll see. We also want to wean ourselves from Idira. Idira is very, very dangerous.
And this
to
thing
use.
still isn't even a homunculus.
Yeah. Cassia will get mend reality. Hopefully she could mend some reality. Mend reality is a navigator ability that says decreases veil degradation by -7 points. All allies gain +7 deflection against all warp damage and damage from psychic powers until the end of the navigator's next turn. Yeah, okay. Next up is Pascal. Level 30 is filtering protocols and hot on the trail. Hot on the trail. The bounty hunter designates an enemy in a 10-cell radius as trailed and finishes his turn. If an ally kills the trailed enemy, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn after that ally's turn, with all AP and MP remaining from the moment the bounty hunter used hot on the trail. The bounty hunter gains an additional target's difficulty tier movement points. The cooldown of Hot on the Trail is reset. When Hot on the Trail is used on the third time during combat, Bounty Hunter recovers 1 charge of Hunt Down the Prey. 1 single enemy at the target at a time. So here, Hot on the Trail, ends turn, gets an ally to kill it, recovers all the extra turnsies things. Yeah. Okay. Next up is Heinrichs, but level 30, Shield of the Emperor or Enfeeble. Psycho. Oh yeah, we got Psycho Terminus for you now, I guess. All allies affected by Word of the Emperor increases their deflection. Yep. Oh yeah, we have Psycho Terminus. There we go. And last is Aogun. I'm gonna take a small break. I need a bathroom break after we level up Aogun. So where was I? Strategic adaptation. Yep. Less than 50% wounds the next. Okay. Next 3 hits against familiar is reduced by 19. Deals 40 more damage with their next. The Overseer deals more damage with their next attack if that attack kills the target. It does not count towards attack limit per turn, and Overseer regains any AP spent on it. Okay. Alright, so we could go strategic adaptation, and if we kill somebody and we get some free AP. Okay. Complete. Right, what else is new? I think that's everything for now. And just looking at the live streaming, what it looks like for YouTube is that it does recommend me to the live feed here and there. It's interesting. Okay. But as soon as people click on the live feed, we get it gets redirected towards us. Yeah. Okay. Right. Open the door. Get on the floor. But after me taking a short break. Give me a second, folks. Mic off. Oh, I can't take the short break because my caretaker's not here. Give me a second. Might as well wait for a little bit until she returns. I think she's gone to make my food. Most likely. What now? Data vault. Deus vault. Agitator grows out of metal bulkheads like a grotesque tumor. A hollow roar sounds from deep within the metal housing. Whatever spurred the computer interaction, it has enough power to supply a small command center. Oh no, it's an AI data center. As soon as your eyes fall upon the cogitator, you feel a small tingling in your temples. Every nook, every component of the machine radiates a sense of wrongness. One that is difficult to explain, but no less palpable for that. So it's constructing itself defies the laws of physics and perspective. Stop, Kefka Palazzo. This is a creation of the arch enemy. Don't go near it. You have done enough for me and my mission, and don't put yourself at risk now. Oh, he's gonna go in instead. Inquisitor, hardly know her. As soon as Heinrich takes another step towards the cogitator, it emits a deafening shriek like hundreds of metal needles driving into a toughened glass. As though sensing a stranger, wincing, Heinrich approaches the control panel and bends down towards the screens. Despite the heat clogging the room, you feel an ice-cold breeze. Heinrich is clearly using his psycho abilities to try to fend off the pernicious effects of the Chaos artifact. Okay, the Omnissiah's grace has not touched this object. His mechanism was not desecrated, but born flawed and unnatural. Iron most profane. Laska unhurried procedures to data slate. Initiating observation log. Does not fear stand in the path of knowledge. I'm gonna approach the cogitator. Alright. Heinrich is too engrossed in the examination of the control panel to stop you. You draw closer to the side section of the cogitator housing, which has several thick cables running from it, which each step towards a flickering screen, you feeling that the cogitator is watching you with rapidly blinking eyes, growing stronger and stronger. Up close, you see the besides buttons, switches, and toggles, the cogitator casing is also covered in strange writing. Study the screens. The cogitator displays a wall of text on its screens. The string of symbols is a senseless mixture of numbers, formulas, and unfamiliar characters. There seems to be no logic to it, and yet there's no doubt that the cogitator is computing calculations on a prodigious scale. Yeah, it is AI, isn't it? Examine the writing on the casing. One glance is enough to tell you that there are chaos runes, which alert the grim threat of your mind and your soul. You hastily avert your eyes, trying to wipe the foul symbols from your mind. Look at the cables. Okay. Hundreds of cables coming from the broken side panels of the cogitator. They're clearly added after the machine came off, and the manufacturer's production line. The wires snake along the floor and disappear inside the maintenance hatch that leads somewhere down below. You take a step backwards, and suddenly one of the cogitator's screen changes color, becoming a bright yellow. And it was all yellow. Your eyes are helplessly drawn to the bilious. But wait. You got the willpower test succeed. You sharply turn away from the screen, and you can almost feel invisible shackles falling away. The realization comes a moment later. You were not fighting against your own curiosity, but against someone's malevolent will, and it's now lost its hold on you. Keep your distance and wait. A minute passes, then another. You watch Heinrich examine the cogitator. His eyes scan the screens, his hands darting from reel to lever, sometimes hovering uncertainly over the next switch, which immediately receives a coating of frost. At some point, you hear his voice, almost a whisper, barely audible above the changing, roaring machine. Sacrifices, more and more sacrifices every minute. Appearing almost black in his white face. Oh my. Hecatomb and determinants. The womb of the cursed machine is down on the lower levels. The auxiliary enumerator controls the systems for delivering molten waste under the manufactorum's main building. This cogitator is fueled by the energy harnessed from thousands of people who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. Yep. My goodness. But I cannot imagine the reason for sacrificing all these people. It is inconceivable. Now we know the fabricator sensors prize this monster so highly. The cursed tech priest and his associates created something that went beyond the limits of the Omnissiah's power. This machine is designed to process myriad possibilities using warp sorcery. Oh my goodness, this is literally AI, isn't it? Almost finished its task. It predicts the future. Oh wow! Warp machine, like Heretic, warp machinery that predicts the future. How's that possible?
It's the orphan grinding machine.
Yay! Do not attempt to gain any insight into the essence of the machines corrupted by the archenemy, at least. Not if you value your soul. I have encountered the heretics' mechanical abominations before. To truly fathom their nature is to allow particle of death into your heart. But the fruit they bear, no matter how abhorrent their instruments, the fruit they bear could be useful. Okay. Yes, let's allow the machine to finish its calculations. I wish to know. Your influences has made Heinrich's more callous. Oh my goodness. I've turned Heinrich's callous. My. What precisely the cult's minions were so desperate to see in the future. Perhaps if we were to increase the power, it would be finished sooner. Let's go heretical. We need to let the cogitator finish its task. Otherwise, thousands of people will have died for nothing. Yeah. Henrik vacillates for another moment, and then his hands comes to rest on the cogitator switches. I will accelerate the process so everything is over as soon as possible. Screen flashes, the guttural roar in his desk into a frantic shield that seems to contain the death of the cries of thousands. Bends over the keys and flinches it from the electric shock. His head snaps back unnaturally, and you see his lips moving. The cogitator lets out a roar, then grows louder. Okay. Oh boy. Oh wow. Hi.
Let us rise up to that storm.
That, my friends, is a screamer. Screamer, I hardly know her.
Oh
But-
my, a
yep.
disc of inch.
Yep. Right.
Or screamer.
Yep.
Depends if it's being written or not. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Cassia. Where should Cassia go? Cassia should be up front, certainly, but I don't know if being right next to the screamer is a good idea. Yes, this is probably the best spot for her, so she could eye them from this side. Aegon should still be in the center of it. Heinrichs could be here. Abelard. You go here. Kefka. Here. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems correct. Yep. Actually, let's move Cassia back here. And move Heinrichs somewhere. Like here. Yeah, okay. We'll switch So let's go ahead. Okay, we have free movement. So let's go ahead and do this for this area. We're gonna go with rear. Oh wait, let's rotate. Okay, rotate. And we put this for the rear, not for back line, and then put this for rear line. There we go. That for the rear line.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. Which means that we have a couple of things. This is against veil degradation, and reality, but we're going to keep an eye on you twice, I think. Eye once,
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
eye twice.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Use the blitz stratagem so people could walk up to it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Switch back. We didn't actually get extra turnsies for you, so might as well go here. And then Aerogun again. Yep, Aerogun can't grant extra turns for his extra turns, so we're going to do this. Stats. Abilities. Finger. Okay, go this.
Executing command.
And now go ahead and fire one of these. And let's do a free onslaught on Heinrichs.
Astute observation.
And go plasma gun. Nice. And I think that's it. Oh dear, that's a lot of... Wait, there's more...
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Okay. Right, Heinrichs. I guess we could do Word of the Emperor, maybe.
Let's see to it.
Next up, this.
I won't object to it.
Do one of these.
For the throne's glory.
Set this dude on fire.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Oh, I should have done that from range, I guess. Let's just, can we... Yep,
Let's see to it.
slash. Oh, parried. Is it to get over here?
I won't object to it.
What is this? This is Shield of the Emperor. Start of the Psyker's next turn. All allies affected by Word of the Emperor increases their deflection by... Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. Can we do a get over here on another dude? This one? Get over here. And, keep you on fire.
I won't object to it.
Yep. And can you run away? Run away.
Everyone, step aside.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, Pascal. We need your help. Start off by staying still. And we go mark. 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 It's a bunch of pink horrors here and there. And we can go do this. Then let's just electrocute people. Wait, you're not supposed to... Ugh, okay. Arc rifling seems like a bad idea, I guess. There goes Tia Prima. Call. No, let's just... Sorry, Kefka.
It's an order.
Ah, Kefka fell. My. Oops. We're out of abilities, so mark the pink horror.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
My. Let's use the overcharge to bring this dude back to life.
Prove me right.
Start buffing people.
Lucius, I'm relying on you. The machine spirits approve. A valid offer.
Buzz. And extra turnsies. Abelard.
Executing command.
Do this.
At your beck and call.
Guard. And let's charge at... We can't charge at this guy. Extra movement then.
It will be done.
And can we do a nice big swing?
At your beck.
Nice. And shout. Oh my goodness, we have so many little dudes spawning from that one big dude. Okay. I probably want to heal up myself then.
Careful now.
And Pascal, because we have this, we could shoot again. And of course he's going to zippy zap. Okay. Mark this guy. Cassia also has... Okay, she has anti-veil degradation, so let's try that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Ooh. And let's just... Lidless stare. Okay. They gave you an extra turnsy. What now, Pascal? Can I actually heal up Kefka? No. And let's give you an extra call of the week then. Hero gun. We have one of these. we could actually have done this first.
Tech assistant, engage.
And let's move you away.
Initiating
Oh,
spatial
damn it.
relocation.
Okay.
I took care of this one.
Oh, wow. Okay. Abelard.
Victory is imminent.
Let's do a bunch of charge attacks. Charge!
Reduce to dust.
Charge again.
Tried and tested
Well,
tactics of
actually,
the
let's
best.
just bonk you on the head. Is that everything? Move again.
A tactically sound approach.
Extra attack.
It will be done.
Yep.
I will do my duty.
Shout. Or kick. Yep, we could do a kick.
Beware
Kick 'em.
foul sorcery.
Shout at them. And that's it. Pascal. Why can't you shoot?
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running binary code.
Oh, wait. Wait, where did it go?
He cannot shoot because they aren't the deputy.
Where's the... Oh, there's one more dude. One more herald. Oh, there's one more herald back here. Okay. Right. With that one more herald, I think we're just going to give Abelard
In the
extra
name of
turnsies.
House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Follow my lead. Indeed. It will be done.
And it's time to bonk him on the head.
Victory, grey hair, sure hand.
Kick. Give him a kick.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
Again.
One fewer target.
There we go.
Look no further.
Oh my. Okay. That's what this machine was put into operation for. Countless symbols and new, numbers containing knowledge of the things to come. I hope my specialists will find a way to decipher the corrupted code. Yep. I hypothesize that my services will not be needed. Aw, poor Pascal. You're correct, Magos. I'm grateful for the help, but unfortunately, I'm conceal the fruits of our labor from you. As you have seen, my caution is well-founded. Oh, restriction recognized as valid. Saw something happen to you, Heinrichs. What happened when you touched the machine? We'll talk about it later, but right now, I must thank you, Kefka Palazzo. Without your help and cooperation, I doubt I would have reached the depths of Kiava Gamma and learned the truth behind my agents' dispatched and reports. I would never have ended up here, and I would never have succeeded in hampering the cult's activities. Dare I hope, esteemed interrogator, your keen interest in this Von Valanche's world has been satisfied? Oh, apart from the fact that the world is still seized by the arch-enemy's corruption, its populace is infected with heresy, and the once sacred machines of its manufactorium has been turned into weapons against humanity. Quite satisfied, yes. My business on Kiava Gamma is concluded. It is time to return to missions that brought you to the industrial world. The only thing I'll ask of you is an audience when we return to the ship. Okay. And we're done with Secrets of the Cult, except for that... well, we are very hurt. A concussion. Okay. Just make sure that there isn't anything else. No more loot. But okay, this was new.
One
So,
step at a time amidst the madness.
interestingly enough, this should lead us out and into the ship, right? Right. And yep, we could return to the void ship from here. Right. Okay. That should be everything. And we should be done with Kefka. But also, we should have Kefka as one of our places. So finally. Oh, wait. Oh, dear. Who is you? Sharp pain pierces your head, and the light dims in your eyes. You smell smoke and burning, and you feel a wave of nausea. Your legs buckle, and your knee hits the metal floor. At that same moment, the manufactorium surrounds you, disappears in a whirlwind of mist, ash, and gray shadows. My. Struggling against the elements, you can barely raise your head to look. Your eyes sting and burn, but through the tears you see it. A colossal silhouette rising above you. The roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty figure. Who or what are you? Oh, it's Uralon the Cruel. Hey, Uralon. Let's have a look at you. Hello, Mr. Word Bearer. I think he is, yeah. He is one of the characters that is significant for one of the endings.
He needs his beauty sleep.
Yeah. The warrior's inhuman eyes bore into you. I am the master of the old ruling clay, felled by your hand in the halls of the primordial truth. I am Uralon the Cruel. The souls of my followers returned to the fount of power they served, crying out to me to cast my gaze towards the sacrilege. And what do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor. Oops. เดี๋ยวจิบอีกนิดนึงได้ไหมถือว่าหมดแล้วกาแฟ Okay. Okay, the giant's voice causes the storm. It's raging around you to die down and somewhat. As the sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside, you glance at the huge warrior and notice that his chest has a winding azure symbol, a shade of blue that seems to glimmer and mingle together. What's on his chest? Oh, culty symbol of Zenich, I guess. Okay, where are we? Where have you taken me? The bridge that connects our minds, created by the will of my slave, whose fate you should be envying. The psyker is useful enough to me to be let alive. You, less so. Okay. What do you want with me? I want to look
upon the one who has disrupted my flock's duties and my master's plans. The warrior for my legion. Fabricator sensor. You think that that's our triumph, however, it is but a minor hindrance in our uphill. There are other worlds that serve in our goals. There are other sources of prestige and adamantine. Revel in your victory, it will change nothing.
And, I'm willing to give you the warrant to you in exchange for the blessing of your masters. My goodness, yeah.
When the time comes, I'll remind you of this promise. The sinews of the fate have yet to be bound. I will not stop my servants from hunting for that which I require. If you survive, you have earned the right to serve the truth. This isn't your first time meddling in the deeds of the word bearers. You're the one on the
But
right.
that warrant lets us say slurs without getting in trouble.
Aw, yeah, that's too bad. I think we have a bit better protections if we side with chaos, don't we?
This isn't your first time meddling in the deeds of the word bearers. You're the one on minoris, and so want to know if you hold in your hands which it's not yours to hold, and you will let me tell me yourself.
All right. Familiar? The shadow of warp sorcery. Yep, you survived the brush with warp phenomenon sometime in your distant past. Okay. A gust of wind sweeps Uralon's figure away without a trace. The mist around you begins to dissipate, appearing to powerlessness. Okay.
That was a close call. For the sake of the Holy Terror, if I had lost the second rogue trader in such a paltry span of time, my only option would have been to shoot myself out of the unyielding...
Okay. Yep. Okay, I sense this presence of another psyker. Someone who made contact with you mentally. It didn't try to harm you with sorcery. I did what I could. At least appear unharmed. Can you remember what you saw? It was a Chaos Space Marine. One of the traitors of the Imperium. I don't think he was touched your mind. I wouldn't have had the strength to go up against the psyker from the ranks of those monsters. He might have forced some mortal to do this bidding. Perhaps it went through the same thing hapless medium he sensed the deaths of his henchmen. Such indescribable power. To have reached out of your mind at such a distance. Doesn't matter. The sooner I forget about it, the better. He eyes you suspiciously and then reluctantly nods. Yeah. The manufactorium around you looks the same as before your vision. Maybe the shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. You dust yourself and continue on your journey into the darkness. And we are done with Kranash. I think we are done. All right. And now the world is in the industrial heart has fallen to corruption, but numbers faint vox signals from the periphery indicate a planet's small manufacturing clusters survive without succumbing to the heretics. Sacred machines and hallowed lathes, some of those abodes have reverence, transported to the safety of the ship's holds. The fate of Kefka is from yours. In distance, we've got some items into the cargo, but we have a heretical follower option to restore the manufactorium using the heretics engineer plans, which give us extractiums and howler cannons. The counterclass and dogmatic options would just give us the same thing, so let's do that. Yeah. Now we've got our howler cannons. Very nice. Long-range broadside plasma macro cannons with 4 shots dealing 26 damage per shot. It is a huge upgrade. And for warship purposes, right? This is worth beelining to Kefka for. But you need, I remember correctly, you need at least 4 or 5 different battles before heading to Kefka. And coming here immediately using the warp will basically make you able to, it is worth the detour, pretty much. We've got mechanisms, weapons, adamantine, and phlogiston immediately. Yep. Once more filled with screeches and squeals. and mag trains of weapons stretch lines into the workshop of the next. And we got plus 15 in heretical. Yep. And we got reclaim what was lost. We have decided to fate of Kiava Gamma. Yep. And let's look at the projects. Currently we have Restoration, which gives us Cursed Boots. Whenever the wearer ends their turn, they deal 1 warp damage to each adjacent creature and the wearer themselves. This is the Dark Marchesa. Is a Dark Marchesa a decent plasma weapon, I wonder? Mechanisms, weapons, and security. I think the plasma weapon is not as important as something like this. The Hand of Xeno? The Hand of Xenocide. My goodness. Okay. So... Well, Marchesa is certainly a... okay, I'm not sure which one is going to be relevant for... it's one of my favorite commanders, certainly. But... I'm just thinking if Marchesa... No. Xeno... what? Side. No. And is it cursed? Yeah. None of these really matter. It's just complacency, mechanisms, and weapons. Mechanisms, weapons, and security, huh? This is security for all colonies. Okay. Security for all colonies is probably the most important one. Yeah. Hooray. And in the future, we want giants. We definitely want giants, but for us to get giants, we need efficiency. Oh, and we have replenishable mobile extractiums. That's going to be important.
They might be giants.
They might be. Okay. And with that, we have... This is pay for profit factor for a bunch of things. We're not going to do that until we... Yeah, this is just for profit factor for... Yeah. We're not gonna do this for all these bits of profit yet. Yeah. I still want my profit factor until it becomes... Okay, so we have the Odanus battle on the Hunt for Knowledge. Is Footfall docks. This is back to Footfall. We have a Tears of Solar, which is the next bit in the DLC. Blades in the Void, which is Mortis Acius. We want to get to Mortis Acius sooner rather than later. Let me just double check again on the what's recommended for space and system resources in the guide. It is recommended that the after this battle we go for the... I'm not sure where 100 Dreams is, or the Latolan Passage, but also we have the Mer Sargrit event to save the merchant. That's quite important too. We have the 100 Dream Crossroads stuff. We need to go to Mortis Acius after this soon. Okay. Yep. And we have companion quests to go to. Yeah, we need to talk to the Heinrichs on our ship. Celicos Epsilon. Yep. Tenebris Aquae is an option as well. Odanus is another option. And we need to head to the Von Valancius. Okay. Let's look at the colony development. The thing is, there was a glitch that had me develop all the colony projects on this completed. So, yeah. We've got executed projects done already. We don't have a... Yeah, we're in the middle of the Science of Virtue. Right? And we're gonna have to go to Dargonus. Yeah, we'll have to wait for Dargonus to finish the project. Kieva Gamma was still waiting for this. And the last colony of ours will be in Mortis Asius. Right? Right, let me just do this. Go to the map of the Coronis Expanse first and think about this. There's a couple of things we could do. We could visit Tenebris Aquae. We could go to the... There's Empress, Palm, and Prince. Porta Serpentian. Lapius, Tears of Solar. Mortis Asius we'll need to go to eventually. Solitas, Narnia. Odanus. You have Lavella's Heart as well. Latoyan's Passage is a place we want to go eventually. Latoyan's Passage is after 100 Dreams. Where is 100 Dream? Yep. Okay. And go 100 Dream Rogue Trader. Okay. The 100 Dreams is a prominent star system objective cluster in Act 4. Wait. Crossroads of 100 Dreams? Orstello, Pillars of Aridus. Oh. Oh, here it is. Do we... A space combat awaits in this system. Okay. So we need to go here next. Yep. We'll try to get there eventually. Right. Okay, okay. I'm just following the Guido. Yep. Crossroads.
One eventually later.
Yep. Crossroads, Latolian's Passage. Yep. So we're going to go to the Crossroads. So we'll try to get here, then here, and then up to Asius. Yep. Okay. That's a plan. Question is, do we spend anything? Yeah. Okay. There's a bunch of people we need to level up as well. Let's talk to Heinrichs as well as to.
To what do I owe
เกิด
this
อะไร
visit?
ขึ้นนะไม่ไลฟ์สดอือฮึโอเคเดี๋ยวแป๊บนึงถามก่อนว่าพี่นายอยู่ถึงเมื่อไหร่โอเคงั้นเดี๋ยวแป๊บนึงนะโอเค give me a second until yeah somebody wants to come and visit so I'll need to turn off the mic and go to a BRB screen so BRB
Ecclesiarchy starts to whisper. The Inquisition starts to stare. But the ledgers all show profit, so we pretend there's nothing there. All hail Kefka, Palam, Sova, Valentius, bearer of wrong, no war is a trade, greatest road trader on the Coronus expanse. All hail Kefka, Palazzo, von Phalanxius, Lord of laughter, silk and blade, warrant sealed in blood and gold. Von Phalanxius, Lord of laughter, silk and blade, warrant sealed in blood and The Ecclesiarchy starts to whisper. The Inquisition starts
I'm not back yet, but just let you know that I'm on a bathroom break as well. So just give me a second.
The ledgers all show profit, so we pretend there's nothing there. Kefka, Palam, Sova, Valentius, bearer of rum, the warrant of trade, greatest road trader of the Coronus expanse.
While we wait, feel free to ask questions.
Kefka, Palam, Sova, Valentius,
Who watches the watchman?
The ecclesiarchy starts to whisper. The Inquisition starts to stare. But the ledgers all show profit, so we pretend there's nothing there. All hail Kefka, Palazzo, the malicious bearer of wrong. The war is a trick, greatest of traitor on the Corolus expanse. All hail Kefka, Palazzo, von Phalanxius, Lord of laughter, silk and blade, warrant sealed in blood and gold. Lord of laughter, silk and blade, warrant sealed in blood and The ecclesiarchy starts to whisper. The Inquisition starts to stare. But the ledgers all show profit, so we pretend there's nothing there.
What other games have you had your eye on again, Biggie? Going to be rough buying anything now that the Steam sale's over.
Alrighty. I'm back.
Indeed, but you always have mystery.
Yes, we also. Oh, the thing about it is we're back. But the thing about it is this game is so long if we're going to actually play through it. And yep.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nothing about you, Heinrichs. Okay. What? Can we talk about the final dawn?
cult's ordinary members are humans who have been corrupted by the archenemy, traitors to the Imperium, and accomplices of chaos. Participation in the cult's rituals always entails brainwashing, literally.
I don't
and
want to give the
figuratively.
impression I'm wanting to
The
see
longer
another
cult
game.
members
I was
spend
just
among
curious.
other cultists, the less critically they think, and the more closely they resemble obedient livestock, stripped of their fear and instinct for
I
self-preservation.
mean, the only other
worst
thing
of
that
them go
I
to their
might want to
deaths
consider
without an
is
inkling of death,
doing
ready
a
to take hundreds of thousands of souls with them.
Professor Layton stuff. Yeah.
As for those at the top of the cult's hierarchy, we have not yet managed to get a lead on all of the cult's leaders. I imagine that some of them are hiding in the depths of the Coronis Expanse. But those who are orchestrating the fanatics are as you wish.
Get the Inquisition to kick out Madeira? That's kind of funny. What about the results of Mishagama? Yeah.
More than. The data we retrieved is already in the hands of the Inquisition, in the custody of those who can extract the secrets of the future from the claws of chaos. The sacrifices made to the Cogitator will not have been for nothing.
Wait. I think Callus is what is what I'm not 100% sure on the meaning of the word callous. Is it is it similar to being like indifferent, or like, you know, how your fingers become calloused, where you don't feel that you feel a little bit less compassionate? Is that what callous means?
We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but
Yeah,
to the archenemy
pretty much.
itself. I cannot help but be pleased.
Okay.
However, there is something I must tell you. Back there at the Cogitator, my decision to let it complete its operation allowed me to... I can't even find words to perceive something of what is to come. You deserve to know this. The cult is threatening the worlds within your protectorate, after all. I could choose to think of it as an echo of the past, or a specter of the future. But that's not it. Warp sorcery joins stretches of time together, violating the accepted sequence and flow of events. I heard a resonance of the person behind the cult. I faced demons more than once before, but this... I couldn't have imagined such a concentration of evil and corruption. I am convinced that one of the greater demons is behind the cult of the Final Dawn. Beware the day when that demon finds a way to appear in this world.
So touching the Cogitator did something to you. I want to know what.
No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the agents of the Golden Throne.
Wow.
In its quest to guard the Imperium against its foes' most devious and secret schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. It is not enough for us to burn or cut down a rotten seedling. We must study it, understand it, touch it. Every time any of us do our duty, we are risking our very souls. But when it comes to Psykers, the soul of a Psyker is especially enticing to the archenemy.
I see.
I was operating the machine created by the servants of the archenemy, and in doing so, I attracted the attention of the cult's master. Thank the throne that it was only a glancing touch. If it hadn't been, we would not be speaking here today.
I see.
When I touched the cult's cogitator, I drew the thousand-eye gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only.
Oh no.
My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I am certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
So now can I be rid of you?
Are you so certain that the cult has not spread its roots elsewhere in your domain? I fear I will have to remain a while longer, rogue trader. Besides, I am in your retinue not solely for the sake of my own mission, but also to serve as an advisor sympathetic to your endeavors. I'm under orders, I remind you, to provide escort and support in deeds great and small.
I think that'll
Thank you
be
for
all for
finding
now.
the time for our conversation.
I do wonder, right? What happens if I ask Heinrichs to leave? Will I be able to keep the chaos machine? That seems like fun, isn't it? But I bet it's going to do the whole hand waving, the chaos machine's gonna break before it gets back on or something. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Let me see. If I ask Heinrichs to leave, can I get the demon engine on Kefka? Remove objectors. Heinrichs and Argento will attempt to destroy the demon engine if they are in your party. Oh wow, we could actually. Is that true? Yep. Wow, we could have actually. Oh, so it's possible. Okay, you can do it if you have Heinrichs. Okay. Okay. So basically, if I want the engine, I need to fire Heinrichs before this happens. I see. I see. I see. I see. Oh wow. Okay. Huh. That's rough. It's a rough choice. We could have had a demon engine. Oh man. Okay. Oh well. And I wonder what happens if we keep the demon engine within our group.
Dang it, Heinrichs.
Yeah. It would have been an interesting thing to figure out, but okay. Let me just look at the quests. I think we don't have anything else to do except for. Okay. Let's go on the Coronis Expanse
Abelard,
map.
change Heinrichs' name to Heinz Ketchup.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna save, but it does feel like unless I fire Heinrichs, I won't be able to go. Yep. Let's warp here. Okay. Assigned to Astrophatic Chapel are reporting significant drop in our communication. The Haunting of Zachary Wise. Disturbance in the Foundry, Bay. Certain Nemesis, an avenging figure beloved by the lower deck rebel. Shot the commandant during a routine of medical supply delivery. Oh my goodness. More about Nemesis. Yep. Yeah, this is all about request information about the Foundry Bay. Soul Division. Yep. Visitors. Damn it. What now? Wait, is it Janice? Yep. Your Lordship, allow me to steal a few minutes of your precious time. I've come to you on behalf of your lowly devotees, who have bestowed upon me the honor of paying you tribute. Glorious tales, Your Majesty, travel far and wide, not only across the decks of this vessel, but also through the Protectorate. Your name instills enough fear and awe that people think twice before uttering you without reason. Call you in the most desperate prayers. Yes, Lord Captain, at times your name is spoken instead of his among the commoners, of course. There are also those who have long since honored you as a messenger of the true gods. Followers of your cult have created a relic for you, an altar that was just recently delivered to your ship. I feel compelled to ensure you that not interrupt your work and has been placed in the secret room with your chambers. Okay. Sure. Are they going to worship me as an... Oh my goodness. That seems so heretical. Oh my goodness. Offer a prayer. Oh. Place both of these. Okay. Vogue the first dawn is woven into the tapestry of your fate. Halleck the second dawn has entered the halls prepared for the coming of the edge of daybreak. The champion's name is praised by mortals and as a rising god. The ordination is complete. The vessel is blessed and ready to accept the weaver's will. Oh my goodness, who are you? Vogue Haik is a shard of what was once whole, a weapon that was shattered and scattered across the real space by the prince's orphans. We are but refractions of the edge to which Uralon the Cruel sings his hymns of hatred. My goodness. Why do you need me? That's Prince vowed to return with the trophy, to procure that which elevates the mortals above others, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. The fate that was assured by the steps of chosen, and yet you broke the unbreakable. Aspirants were defeated, and they gave birth to a new aspirant. What happened to the sword shards? They're no longer necessary, for their essence has been absorbed by your body. A vessel to hold the great blessing, or a weapon will crush the edge of daybreak. You are hereby blessed, but discover the last part of the name of Edge. When the time comes, you will gain power over it. Galaxy is an ancient, forgotten battlefield? Okay. Where the prince's orphans once stood against the mighty viceroy of the realm of the sorcerer, embodiment of the weaver's will into real space. The battle ended without defeat. We are faced to return to the weaver's realm, but mortals changed our destiny. The shards of the edge were sealed in a material object, a weapon whose creation was sung by the artisans of the prince's orphans. The sword shackled the fragments of the edge, depriving them of their full power and blocking the path to the return of millennia past since. And the sword's creators are no more, and the sword itself broke into shards. This seems like a convoluted, the One Ring. Oh goodness, what the heck did I just do? Okay. Join forces with the Drukari, who stole the Rykard's son. The prince's orphans follow the same path as the corpse emperor's lackeys, paths woven by the Weaver, the edge of the portal final dawn, and so it came to be the markers of knew nothing in the sign. So, what do you want me to do next then? Vogue and Hayek have been found and reunited. The third dawn, the last of the three, is still shrouded in darkness. Find it on the metal world, in the hands of a preacher. Oh goodness, the metal world. That's a craft world then? The greatest of the 4 gods. Okay, this smells Zanich or whoever it is the most. Patterns lead you. They will split you in 2. 4 pattern disrupted. It won't ripple, becomes manifold, and distort its colors. And set the edge to make you god. And what do you choose? Only a mortal who has speech. The prime of enlightenment can find the answer. Fine. Is there a 3rd dawn? Not in the realms of the Weaver destinies. A weapon against us. Mortals are always trying to save themselves from their own creations, yet another fool thinks himself powerful enough to tame an ancient horror that the hopes turn to dust. Future fluctuates and changes, the interpretation will only tarnish the pattern. Follow the destined path and we will reveal it in time. Cannot count on your aid then. If you find yourself alone, beseech us. Vogue Hake is hereby and forever in your blood. What should I do with the servants? Make sure they kneel before you, subdue the strong, or wait to the moment to strike them in the back. Do what you want with the faithful allies. What will be my reward for obeying the Weaver's will? It is worthy of the chosen one to be asked to others around him. You take what you desire before you turn the veil to your eyes and now see the truth. เตรียมฮะข้าวเตรียมมาแล้วหรือยังฮะโอเคเดี๋ยวอีกนิดนึงเดี๋ยว45กินเนาะโอเค And I shall see it. Okay. And the dialogue. And yep. Yep. Pray to the gods of the warp. Yep. Abyssal Boon. Grants +3 temporary wounds permanently. Okay. Where is this? I see. This is in the back of... Ah, yeah. Okay. Hello. I think there's something sus about our bed. Isn't there? Something sus going on with our bed and maybe a little bit over here. I wonder what's going on with us. Yeah,
Something amicus.
yes. Just a little bit. I'm gonna take a bath regardless. And let's move this way over here. And I do believe that's going to be it for today, very much. Oh, there's okay, I just so you know, I have a dude caged for my entertainment. The captive's skins is littered with fresh scars of the shape of the heretical symbols. Yeah. There's something very, very wrong with our chambers, I think. Maybe just a little bit. But to be fair, I think it's because, if we look at our character, yeah, we are now heretical. Gifts of the warp. We are votary. And with this, we have gifts of the warp, meaning that any psychic phenomena increases the momentum of the rogue trader's party by +2 to 10 instead of decreasing it. Yeah. So literally, we are trying to trigger warp nonsense to increase our speed. And yeah. And if we look at the Corona's Expanse map, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. There's also quests regarding... Oh. Dargonas is begin a new stage of development. Okay. Yep. Okay, I will do this next time. Right. Right, I mean, there's nothing else. What does my advisors say? There's a bunch of things. This is losing profit factor for Wasteland Generator. This is security for the leader of the engine vandals. This is Death Cult Power Blade. And Wasteland Twister. I don't think we want any of these. What is the leader of the engine vandals then? Rogue Traders gains +1 movement points. That's pretty nice. Most likely the best outcome here. There's a bunch of projects that we could do. Wow, we could get the Adeptus Arbites on our planet as well. Or we could go with guilds for Granadas. Or this for Karkala's Honor. It's a one-handed weapon. It grants an area attack that affects all adjacent cells around the wielder. Okay. Right. Okay, we'll do this with this all the for tomorrow. Okay. And with that, it is now time to call it a video. Thanks for tuning in, Mana. And let's all thank our members. Thank you, Apilux, Manta, Burton, Talenton, Yelenak, Techno, Ozar. Thank you for being members at the time streaming, getting watch vids early. Cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. And check out the membership program by typing !member and get turned to Pokemon amongst other perks. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Is there anything else you want to say, Mana, before we head out? If not, then have a good day, Mana. We're going to continue tomorrow. In other news, though, it's going to be a little while before I'll be able to sit. The nature of the injury that I have right now is going to take me some time before I'm able to sit. So hopefully we'll be able to sit by Tuesday. But if not, then that's going to have to be the case anyways. But that's going to be it for today. It's me and Begin. I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Thanks for being here, Mana. And goodbye for now.
Nothing except have a good day, Biggie and all Skandar.